Hey, what's up guys? It's Pixelated-Apollo. Thanks for stopping by and welcome back to Total War Warhammer. Hope you guys are doing well. And today we are going to witness the Dwarves put up an epic defense. So we have two Dwarven armies. Jackie Fish and I, we're commanding them. And we're taking on 3 Empire forces. So this is a really cool game mode to do whenever you're outnumbered or there's an uneven number of players. The side that has the least amount of players, they go up on like a big hill and try to defend and try to win the battle even though they're outnumbered. Really fun. The battles are always pretty chaotic and pretty close. So let's go ahead and check out these army comps. We'll start with the Empire. So this first army is bringing some handgunners. He's got some artillery, the Hellstorm rocket battery, and this is the biggest concern because really we're just sitting ducks up there, and the Empire artillery has ridiculous range, so we got to be careful with that. And then he's bringing some swordsmen, which I don't really care about because Dwarven infantry should crush them, but I am worried about the great swords who are a lot better. And then on the flank he's bringing some Reichsguard. He's got like 3 units of Reichsguard, which could also be a big problem for our Dwarven army. The next army, very similar. He's got some spearmen with shields. He is just spamming the great swords, just lots and lots of great swords, which is pretty smart. And then he's got 2 units of the Hellstorm rocket battery, so we're gonna see a lot of the Hellstorm. And he has another great sword behind here for his general. Well, actually his general is over here. We have Carl on Deathclaw. We've got some outriders and some demigryphs, and we have a bright wizard on a Pegasus. So that's pretty much his army. The very last army is very intriguing. So he's bringing some halberdiers. He's spamming like 5 units of handgunners. It's kind of insane, so that's going to be another issue. And then he's bringing some spearmen with shields in the front line. In the very back, of course, he's got more great swords. He's got some, I think, the great cannon, so 2 units of great cannon. And then he has some Reichsguard going on his flank. Now, let's go ahead and check out the defenders, which is Jackie Fish and I. We'll start with Jackie Fish's army. So he is mostly, for his infantry, he's mostly bringing the Longbeards, which are extremely cost effective. He also has the Dwarven crossbows here. Some of them have great weapons, which what that means is like once they go into melee, they take out a big axe, which makes the crossbows a little bit more versatile, which is really important because you want to try to use your units to their full potential in this battle if you're gonna win. And then he has some hammerers over here, more elite infantry, and then he has some iron breakers with the nice explosive charges. So that's pretty much his army. He does have an organ gun and some artillery in the back, the grudge thrower. His general is the grudge bearer, and he has the runesmith. Now looking at my army, I've got 3 units of thunderers. I'm gonna use them to focus down important heroes and wizards and generals. And then I've got mostly longbeards as well, so about 5 units of them. I've got 3 units of the iron breakers with their nice explosive charges, 2 units of hammerers who are gonna hold the flank, and I have a grudge thrower, and I also have a cannon, I believe. So like 2 grudge throwers and a cannon. So we're well equipped with infantry as well. By the way, my general is Iron Fist, and my hero here is a master engineer who he is going to help out the skirmishers in the artillery because he has buffs that helps reload faster and makes the accuracy a little bit better. And one last unit real quick. We'll actually press play here. My last unit here are some miners with some blasting charges. I actually had them in the trees here, but I noticed that the Empire was probably gonna walk through it. I was planning on using them to try to flank around and take out their artillery, but yeah, I'm pretty sure they would have spotted that unit, so I'm just gonna run it back and get them out of there, because we're gonna need every man in this battle. We can't just carelessly lose troops. You can see them run by. It looks amazing. Look at that. I love the miners. I know they're like the weakest Dwarven infantry, but they look so cool. They got their like candles on their heads, which is hilarious. You'd think they would like invent something a little bit better for mining, you know, looking through the dark. They've got all these great artillery, but nope, they use candles on their heads to go into the mines. Fantastic. Gotta love the dwarfs. The dwarfs. Now, the Empire was going to try to catch them out of position. He's moving up his Bright Wizard and his hero over here, or his general, sorry. What I was doing is I was moving down my Thunderers to go help them, and that could have been a good situation to focus down his general, but he was pretty smart. It wasn't really worth it, so he retreated from that situation, and now my miners are going to be safe from harassment, and they're going to be able to join up with the rest of the army. So the Empire is getting closer and closer. His artillery is almost in range. You can see it moving forward, and he's also moving up his skirmishers here. So nice shots of the armies. Really awesome. Look at the Bright Wizard. Look at this. It looks like he's stuck. Yeah, he was like stuck with the Hailstorm Cannon. He's falling back. So there we go. Hailstorm Cannons moving up forward. Now it's pretty obvious that they're gonna try to skirmish down our forces before they engage, which is the smart thing to do. But again, we don't really have an answer for that. All we can do is push forward our own artillery and try to fire back. So let's just go ahead and fast forward a little bit until the Empire armies are in position. Pretty soon, guys. I think they're in range now. Let's see. Hopefully, are they loading up? Are they ready to fire?
No surrender.
I think so. Yep. Oh, geez. Okay. So he's going for Jackie Fish's army. Here we go, guys. Incoming. Get ready. Keep your heads down. Artillery. Oh. Geez, that Hailstorm rocket battery, it does a lot of damage. You know, honestly, it looks way worse than it really is. A lot of these troops are going to get back up and form up again. See, this is where I wish we could form loose formation, because we would save so many more lives. Oh, jeez. And Jackie Fish moving up his grudge thrower. He's going to try to get that in range so he can try to answer back. There we go. It looks like they're in range, which is fantastic. That is good. Good to see. Pretty soon, I'm going to also be in range. I am already throwing some rocks at the enemy. Oh, there we go. I got some hits there. Oh, nice. Okay, so this is a good start to the battle. So hopefully we can take out a ton of these great swords before they actually engage my army. His Hailstorm rocket battery not quite in range, but it looks like they just now reached in range of my army. And the other army on the flank, look at this. He formed up his army here, and he's going to get ready to push forward and try to take out our Dwarven defense. I think my cannon's also firing into their position. Oh, geez, guys. Okay, here we go. Hailstorm coming in. Hold. He's going after my Thunderers, which is actually a pretty good target. Oof. A great cannon. Oh, the Hailstorm. Oh, they took it. You know, honestly, I don't mind them taking out my Thunderers, because my infantry is probably going to be a little bit more important in this fight. It's not a huge deal, because I can always just fall back and use my Thunderers off in the distance. So, oh, it's not like I'm going to need a ton of them there. Ooh, I love me some artillery. Fantastic. So I think I'm moving my Thunderers over this way. I'm going to try to get them in position to try to fire upon the Empire who's moving forward here. This is the closest army. Actually, we got some cav coming in, guys. We got the Reichsguard ready to charge into Jackie Fish's army. So here we go. Here's the point of view. Come on, Reichsguard. Let's see what they get. Oh, the explosives going in. Jackie Fish using his iron breakers in the front, which is actually a pretty good idea, because they can take charges pretty well. And now the dwarves are engaging into infantry, trying to contain the flanks. Make sure that the Empire doesn't get behind us, which would be really bad. There was another pretty good charge with the Reichsguard, and now the crossbows are firing. Oh, they're firing at the troops. They actually got some gunners moving forward to try to pepper down our infantry, but they are getting hit hard from our artillery and our guns. Let's see what's going on over here. Oh, jeez. Okay, look at my front line, guys. That Hailstorm, I'm taking on 4 artillery total. The Hailstorm and the Great Cannons. And now I'm retreating my gunners here. Get them the heck out of here, because the Empire is on the march, sending in their first wave of spearmen, swordsmen, and all kinds of different troops. This is where I'm going to charge down my Longbeards, and this is where the infantry begin their adventure. Oh, and we got all kinds of spells being used in the background. You can see the Celestial Wizard, the Bright Wizard using their spells. Oh, and there's the charges from the Iron Breakers. So yeah, my Iron Breakers are the second line of defense. And the Hellstorm is still chewing up my front line. I took a charge from the Demigryphs, but I'm going to try to take him out as quick as possible. Just hoping, praying that the Hellstorm misses my men. And now Jackie Fish is retreating his troops a little bit, still taking on the Reichsguard. Thank goodness that he's not doing cycle charges. He's leaving them in the prolonged melee, which is good for us. And here's the front line over here. So things get pretty crazy pretty quick. A lot of my infantry is already breaking because of the relentless bombardment of their artillery. But my trebuchet, or not my trebuchet, but my catapults and my great cannon doing a lot of damage. My grudge throwers, or not grudge, I'm sorry, my iron breakers are throwing their explosive charges and doing lots of damage. I got my general on the front line taking on a Demigryph. And here comes Carl. We got a battle between generals, and this is a really good opportunity to take out this general. So let's go ahead, do some slow-mo here because things get really intense and there's a lot of tactical stuff going on. So I want to be sure to show you everything. So I've got my gunners pretty close to the front line. What I'm doing with my gunners is that I'm going to focus down Carl because obviously, like I said earlier, it's easier to break your enemy than kill your enemy, especially when you're outnumbered. So we got to take out important heroes to try to break the morale, break the leadership of the enemy forces. So I'm trying to pin down Carl and then from afar focus my guns on him. Let's see. Also, ooh, we got some stuff going on in the forest, guys. Check this out. Oh my goodness. So my hammerers are in the forest. Their job is to protect the flank. Also, we've got those miners with the explosive charges in the back. Doing their thing, using up their ammo, and we're doing a lot of damage to the great swords here. Let's see what's going on with Jackie Fish's situation. Jackie Fish is actually having a lot of success against the Empire because he's only taking on one army. I'm on the other side. I'm taking on 2 armies. So what I'm trying to do is trying to kill as many as possible. So hopefully Jackie Fish can win his engagement and then come over to the other side and finish the job. Oh, here comes more Hellstorm rocket battery. Again, trying to take out the crossbows, trying to take out the guns. The artillery right in the mix of things. Jeez. What a fight. What a great fight. And this is just a huge cluster of a brawl over here, a mosh pit of troops, a lot of great swords. My artillery is really trying to focus down this huge blob, and my iron breakers are holding back so many troops. Carl, you can hear Deathclaw taking out a bunch of my hammerers, which is not good. So Carl is down to almost half health, which is really good. We need to take him out as quick as possible. Yes, nothing can stop us. Not even 3 armies of the Empire. Come on, dwarves. Fight for your beards. Oh, geez. A lot of my grudge throwers are getting destroyed from that Hellstorm cannon. Charging in more iron breakers to hold against the great swords here. And we got a bright wizard coming over into action. I'm focusing down his handgunners with my artillery because I really don't want them shooting at me. We also have a celestial wizard getting into position as well. So let's get a bird's eye view, see what's going on here. My men are really thinning out over here. But again, Jackie Fish is having fairly successful success against the Empire. His longbeards are doing a lot of damage. But again, they're still getting hit hard from that Hellstorm battery rocket. He's just got to win on this flank, and then he can send over some reserves. Oh, no. Yes, we killed Carl, guys. We killed Carl. He is dead. Deathclaw is gone, and that should shatter the morale, the leadership of the Empire. He's now moving up his halberdiers. They have broken through our flank, which is not good. I need to send forces over here to contain this because obviously if he flanks around, it's game over. I've got Iron Fist, who is down to half health. The great thing about Iron Fist is that he will not break, and he's gonna try to slow down these halberdiers before they even realize it. Boom! Take him out. Let's do it. I'm moving up some infantry who returned from breaking, so they're gonna come over. Actually, they're iron breakers, so I'm gonna try to use some of their. Oh no, they're long beards, and they broke. Oh, tragic. You guys are cowards. Iron Fist needs your help, and you break from him. Yes, obey me. So things are really thinning out, guys. The balance of power hasn't really shifted, which is not good. My artillery is still going ham. We got Jackie Fish's general getting into position, which looks hilarious because he's so goofy looking. Man. And Iron Fist taking on all kinds of heroes and halberds. Yeah. Come on, we need support. So Iron Fist, he's single-handedly protecting the flank. I'm taking on all kinds of bright wizards flying in, crushing my lines. The artillery still just shattering my infantry and my archers and Jackie Fish's archers. Oh, jeez. What a bloodbath of a fight. And unfortunately, if we look over here, Jackie Fish's army is pretty much destroyed. He sent over a lot of troops to help protect my flank. But now what I'm doing is I'm setting up some guns here to fire down and kill any of these troops who try to come upon our flank. So guns are really good at doing that, you know, destroying the morale, destroying the leadership of enemy forces. Woo, baby. Spicy jalapeno. That artillery. That artillery. The hammerers are still in it, guys. The iron breaker's still in it. Jackie Fish's general, he's still going strong. His health is pretty strong. But we're trying to take out more and more of their generals. I'm still holding the flank. Iron Fist is nearly dead. So I have to get him out of the fight because obviously if he dies, my army will crumble. So it's not looking good, guys. It doesn't seem like we're going to turn this battle around. But we fought bravely, but you know, you never know. You never know what can happen here. Maybe we can get a miracle. Maybe we can just chain route the enemy forces, which happens a lot in Warhammer. So we'll see here. We'll see. I got my hero over here, my master engineer. Constantly, he's been shooting at enemy forces, trying to focus down important heroes. He's currently not firing at anyone. What a lazy bastard. He should be helping out. What is he just standing there for? We're now falling back to the very top of this hill, regrouping whatever forces we can find. My gunners are breaking some of these troops. Come on, Thunderers. There you go. Fire. Fire down on the Empire. Fire down. Oh, yeah. Yeah, they're crushing everything in their path. Here comes their great swords. Let's see if I can do any damage against these guys. Does not look like it. Yep, it seems like everyone is breaking. Only unit that's left is Iron Fist, who will not shatter. He will fight to the very last breath. And, rest in peace, my friend. That's going to be the end of the battle. That was a crazy fight. Now, I think we could have won if they brought less artillery. They did so much damage to the artillery. Let's go ahead and see the results here, and you'll know what I'm talking about. So valiant defeat. That was so much fun. I highly recommend that you guys try this out. It's just a blast. And, well, that's a very fitting name for it because, you know, there was a lot of blast explosions in this battle. Anyways, okay, so looking at my artillery, did okay. This one didn't do so hot because I think it was destroyed from enemy artillery pretty quickly. But the other artillery pieces getting over 100 kills. My Thunderers not getting too many kills, but they had a very important role of taking out Carl, which you know. It's quality kills, not so much quantity kills. And then my Iron Breakers could have done a lot better. This one got 172, not upset about that. 55 isn't terrible, but 33 is really bad, especially for a unit that expensive. My Hammerers getting over 100 kills, which is really good. And my Longbeards, they just got obliterated from that artillery. I mean, they soaked up that artillery ammo, so wasn't very good for them. My Miners only getting 19 kills. And, yeah, Ungrim getting 33, which isn't terrible for one man. Jackie Fish's army, his Longbeards did a lot better than mine. Some of them getting over 100. His Hammerers doing all right. His Ironbreaker doing okay. His crossbows did pretty solid. did very well. His artillery didn't do as hot except for his organ gun, getting almost 300 kills. So maybe if we brought more organ guns, we could have done a little bit better. And then looking at the Empire, look at the amount of kills here for the artillery. 136, 122. The great sword's doing pretty good. Here's the next player here. 74, 57, 74. Which it seems low, but remember, there's only 2 armies of us. So they got lots and lots of kills with their artillery. But overall, I think we did pretty good. I think we did pretty solid. Took out a lot of troops. We fought very bravely. And I hope you guys enjoyed this battle. So give it a try, guys. Whenever you're outnumbered, put up an epic hill defense. And I will see you guys next time. Don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe. Thank you for watching. See ya in the next glorious battle.